There's only one book that you need to read to become an absolute top tier person. I know you may hate reading books, as you are a lot of you guys who watch Andrew Tate and these guys, they tell you, oh, reading books is not important. I also kind of agree to that, because why they say that is because you are just delaying taking action. But let me tell you one thing, the only book you need to read to become a person that is going to outcompete anybody. This book is How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So this dude wrote a book which is a psychology destroyer. But let me first of all tell you a single story about myself that I implied this book in. So this is a very hard book for somebody who is young. They're not gonna understand anything. But I read this book when I was 12 or 11. Brother, you would not understand a single word if you would be 11 reading this book. So still, my brother had it, and I said, bro, can you give me, I gotta read something in my school, otherwise my teacher gonna, she gonna complain. He said, okay, choose anything. And I chose one, it was looking great, and I chose this, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It was like, but it was good. So, what this book is about, it's exactly as it says, how to win friends and influence people. This is a psychology method to win in arguments. Always be, even though you're showing yourself as a lower person, but be a winner always. So let me give you an example. So we had like this reading times in our school. So I was always reading this. I had like very broken English. I couldn't even speak. I just was understanding, and I don't know like almost 50% of the words I'm reading. So I read it, but still I was getting something. And always my friends, they would come up to me and say like, oh bro, what are you reading? You want to influence us? Ha ha ha. And I was like, whatever. And I kept reading. Let me be honest, I didn't understand anything. I did not understand it. Because I was a kid. But still, there was like 1-2 things that I did understand. And that's learn to listen. Just be a person who listens. Even if you're better than that person, like million times better, just listen. What does that person want to say? That's something that stick out to me till this day, and I still love this. Just listen to people, what they want to say. Listen to them, and you're gonna be the best friends of them, and they're gonna give you everything you want. So yeah, I was reading that book, and I was not understanding it, but I was trying. So when, for example, we were sitting in a family dinner, everybody was talking, I started to listen. My dad was using some of the principles that was there in that book. It's something like, always admire the person who is sitting next to you talking. Always ask them questions. Show that you're interested in this conversation. Be a person who is ready to listen and always ready to give back. Really, but not in exaggeration type, but in really interested type. Ask questions. This is something which is very good about this book. This is the only book that you're gonna need. And also how to, what was that, like 48 Laws of Power. This absolute greatest book ever. So yeah, this How to Win Friends and Influence People is amazing. And to this day, some of my friends come up to me and say like, bro, I see you got some good stuff going on with your life. You remember as a kid you were reading this book, How to Win Friends. I know this helped you. One of my friends personally, he said to me, I said, hey, I was using this. I was saying, no, I didn't read this. Oh, I'm still bad, you're better than me. Always admire the person who is speaking with you, who is your partner in speaking. So, what the best thing is about this book, why it's dark psychology, they say, because you understand the human nature. What is the human nature? People love to talk about themselves. Never, this is the rule there, never talk about yourself. Always talk about that person who is sitting next to you. So let's say I'm speaking to my friend, and he says like, we don't know what to start about. conversation about. And there's also was one rule, which is never start the conversation first yourself, because you're gonna stumble. And never, when there's quietness, start to talk, because you're gonna embarrass yourself, because you're gonna say some dumb shit and then they're gonna disrespect you. So if it's silence, just be silent yourself. Just, who cares? Nobody talks, I don't want to talk. Even one of my friend, also the other friend, which is in US right now, he said to me, I did this mistake, and he said to me, he also maybe read it, but he said, never, when it's silence, never break the silence. Let other do, because you're gonna embarrass yourself, and then they're gonna disrespect. And I was like, everybody was calm, and there was girls, I haven't speak to girls, and didn't. So he said I said, hey, and he was like, can we come out for 1 second? I said, please don't do that ever again, because you're gonna embarrass yourself, and then they're gonna lose respect for you. So let me say like this. This video is gonna be about the best rules that I kept, which are the best. The one is never break the silence. I'm gonna rename all of the rules. I don't remember, because I read it as a kid. I don't remember all the rules, but I'm gonna say it as a summary. Never break the silence. This is the first rule. The second rule is listen. Just this. Listen, one word. Always be a person who listens to others, because people want to talk about themselves. They love themselves. This one great thing is you're gonna take all the information from them. Just wait, let them talk. Don't be the person who talks the most of the time. Just be there. Really? Yeah. And what about the dude you was talking about? So the second one is listen. The third one, which is the best one in my opinion, is always give respect to others, and always, cheer them up. Oh, you did a great job. Oh, no way, you did this. Oh, good for you, good for you. If they ask about you, don't tell. No, whatever, bro, but you really did that? You see, now they're gonna trust you. The main thing is the trust. If they will trust you, bro, you're in the winning position. Even though you're looking like a dumbass who always asking. This is the great thing is, always ask about them. But do not make it clear that you are doing some kind of psychology. So, yeah, the 3 rules. Maybe I forgot some of them in later today. I'm gonna remember. But these are the 3 rules that I really like this. The 3 rules that stick to me. Listening. Do not break the silence. The third one is admire others and give them respect, cheer them. Let them think they are the poop. Let them think they're the main character in this earth. This is, for example, let's say, even if you're doing this to your maybe parents, maybe your relatives, maybe your even brothers, that's okay. Because you just not using them, but if they would think about this is a bad thing, because you're just trying to use them. But this is in a good way. You're not trying to steal their money. So this book is a very great book. If you're gonna read it, it's gonna explain better than me, because I forgot it already, because I read it like 7-8 years ago. So not 7-8, 5 years ago maybe, I don't know. So this book is going to change your life, brother. The way you speak, the way you act, the way you handle yourself. If wherever the conversation is going, I'm going with somebody, I never speak about myself. I try to never speak about myself, because people don't like others who are egoistic, Yeah, I know you like yourself, please, I know. But in the room full of people who are better than you, or even you're better than them, but you can take something from them, just listen. Do not talk about yourself, talk about them. Even if they ask you, and what are you doing? I did that, but whatever. But I really like this thing. Can you just give me more information about that? Like, no way, bro. Do not exaggerate, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is it. I think this was a very great video, because these 3 rules will absolutely change your life. You just need to do what? You just need to use them. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you like this video. Just listen, brother. Do not be the one who always speaks. Listen to people. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and DM me if you got any questions.